If you're watching the Hoboken condo market right now and thinking, this doesn't feel like 2021 anymore, you're absolutely right. Hoboken condos in 2026 are behaving very differently, and the reason why matters whether you own, rent, or want to buy here. Before I show you any numbers, there's one thing you need to understand. Hoboken is not the same market as the rest of Hudson County. What happens here tends to happen first, and buyer behavior here usually tells us what's coming next. Now let's look at what actually happened. In 2023, Hoboken saw about 535 condo sales. Average prices were around $944,000. Homes took about 23 days to sell. In 2024, sales rose to 559 condos. Prices moved up to roughly $1.02 million. Days on market stayed almost the same. Then in 2025, sales cooled to 497 condos. Prices edged up again to about $1.03 million, and days on market stayed steady. So prices rose modestly, but activity peaked and then pulled back. The real story isn't the price, it's the behavior. Buyers became more payment sensitive, more selective, and far less willing to stretch just because it's Hoboken. If you own a Hoboken condo and it's been sitting longer than expected, that's usually fixable. Most of the time it's pricing or positioning, not the property itself. Y si prefieres español, también te puedo ayudar. Now this is where many owners get stuck. Do I lease or do I sell? In 2023, rents averaged about $3,790 and leased fast. In 2024, rents rose to about $3,850, but leasing slowed. By 2025, rents reached roughly $3,965, but tenants became far more selective. High rents didn't disappear. Easy leasing did. For buyers, there's another layer. Even when prices stabilize, approvals don't loosen overnight. Many buyers have the income. What slows them down is credit. Often small details that add months. Utilization, old collections, thin files. In a market like Hoboken, those details matter more than people realize because the margins are tighter. If you're deciding whether leasing or selling makes sense in 2026, I help owners walk through that using real numbers. There's a link below that explains how I work. And if credit is the one thing holding you back, I wrote a simple guide that walks through the same process I use with clients. It's linked below. Huawei también está disponible en español. In the next video, I'll break down another Hudson County area and how it compares to Hoboken. I'll see you there.